cool kids. Huh. So, we don't have any coins from the Marshall Islands. Right? None. Not a one. Mauritania. We don't have a coin from. Not a one. No. Mauritius? No coins. They just can't find them. Haven't looked yet, but just can't find them. Oh, Mexico. Huh. Funny, Mexico. Funny. That should be mentioned. So, first I want to ask you guys, what's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? Just some nice deep thoughts. Mexico. Yeah. So I did a 9 video series on my coins from Mexico. Okay. I'm not gonna, this one's gonna be short. You know, I was looking at that Austrian video and I realized Austria, we went a little nuts. 20 minutes of Austrian coins, and I didn't even show you all of the, the bulk stuff. I just showed you the high points, and that's kind of what we're going to do here. Except we're going to endeavor, to avoid even that long of a runtime. Too bad this isn't a country. Man, St. Helena, not a country. A holding, a territory. So, what's over here? What is all this stuff? Well, you're looking at, guys, deluxe, premier, Chinese, just hanging out. Now, guys, this is most of what I own right here. This right here. This is the stuff. If you don't have this, well, I think you're messing up. I really do, because I get that stuff under melt all the time. Under melt. Let me say that again. Under melt. Let me repeat myself. Under melt. This giant bag of shit. Yeah. 12.3 troy ounces of Canadian silver. Yeah. Now this wasn't under melt, but at the time it was. $22.18. 12.3 ounces. And that's on the money, because, and all this is just your regular circulated stuff. No coals, no ugliness, no stupidness. It is what it is. 80% Canadian silver. And yeah, sure, $22 an ounce isn't under melt right now. But at the time I purchased it, it was. And I bought this stuff as low as $12, $13 an ounce in bulk. You know what I'm saying? At different times. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In bulk. I'm not talking about ones off here, ones off there. So, you might want to poo-poo it. You poo-poo it all you want. I'm going to sell it for scrap one day. And hopefully pay off my house. And pay for my retirement. So, we all have different strategies in life. We're playing different games, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong. Look, I'm diversified. I'm more diversified than any stacker I know. And that's not to talk smack. I'm just saying I'm diversified. Very diversified. Anyway, let's talk about this. Mexico. It's a fun country. I've been there. Yeah, so this is another country we can add to my ning-a-ning-a-ning, I've been there. Ning-a-ning-a-ning, I've been there. Ning-a-ning. I wish I had a little song, a little outro. Bing, bing, ning-a-ning-a-ning, I've been there. Ning-a-ning-a-ning, I've been there. Oh, yeah. This is Panamanian. We are not there yet, but we'll get there. You guys will see. I can beat somebody over the head with that and kill them, though. So I like that. I like that about that stuff. All right, Mexico. No further ado. Let's do this. You guys wanted to talk about it, so we're here. We are Those other countries, we're going to get them. Okay? Let there be no doubt, guys, that those other countries will be brought. But right now, we're talking about Mexico. So, as you guys know, I'm a real big fan of Mexican coins. Love the stuff. Really good stuff. Now, personally, I know I'm going to sound like a monster here. I prefer the Mexican stuff to the American stuff of the same age. What? How can you say that, Josh? Sorry. Sorry about your luck. I prefer Spanish colonials to early U.S. coins. I know they're not worth as much, but I think that's hype. But I prefer this starburst pattern to pretty much every coin. There's just something about it. I'm not going to say it's better. That's mean to say. Better is such a subjective thing, but man, this stuff's overlooked. I'll tell you that. I got these coins. Look at this. This cost me $32, right? Do you see the condition of this thing? It's a pretty nice coin for $32. Now imagine if I bought an 1880 Morgan dollar with this mintage. That's the other thing. Much lower mintages on this stuff usually. It's really cool. So let's talk about it. So Mexican coins come in a couple different varieties, right? You got your Spanish colonials, which I'm not doing because that would be Spain, right? So yeah, we don't count territories in the United States as countries, and we don't count Mexico as a country until 1826 or whenever they got their independence. It might have been 1824. Okay, so anything before that, it's not Mexican. It's Spanish. That's just my opinion. It might have been minted. Most of it was minted in Mexico, and that is true. So it's a big discussion. It's a big topic. Going back, a couple hundred years. That's here real soon. So what are we talking about here? Well, they come in denominations. So in your First Republic, it's half real, which I actually have one. Grab that. I'll show them off to you. We'll go through this. We'll go through the denominations. But we're going to do it as fast as I can. It's tricky, right? Here's a half real. Okay, this is the only one I have from Mexico. I have a bunch from Spain. Half real. This coin would be the equivalent of, let's see, if 2 bits is 25 cents, this would be 12.5 divided by 2, 6.25 cents. So this is 6.25 cents. So it's more silver than a half dime would have, right? But it's not some pretty even number. So that's why our country, we didn't go with that. Our initial units are based off the 8 real system, but it quickly changes. Okay, anyway, enough of that. 1 real. So this is 2 of these. It's exactly twice as much silver. This is all 0.903, by the way. The U.S. stuff's 90%. Okay? 0.903, so they gave it a little extra kick. A little extra silver. You know why they could? Because they had the largest silver mine in the world. That's why. Yeah. This is, and I have several of these, 2 reals. So this is, you ever heard that saying, 2 bits? This is 2 bits. This is a quarter. This is 1/4 of 8 reals, which we're going to get to. Okay, right? Makes sense. 2 times 4 is 8. It's a real simple system, guys. And that makes it a good system, okay? All right, now I spent a little more on some of the, yeah, not everything I buy is at melt. But there are times where I come up with some really cool coins at melt. All right, then these are rare, okay? 4 reals. This is the rarest denomination of this old First Republic stuff, okay? All right. Now, I do not have any Maximilian coins. It's on my bucket list, so if you guys know where I can get a Maximilian coin, so we can talk about the emperor, the short-lived emperor of Mexico. He was a Habsburg, by the way. Habsburg. All right, anyway, we're not going to get into that. First Republic goes up to the 8 real in silver. This is the 8 real. And this is twice as much silver as this. Right? See the relative size difference? Yeah. Which is twice as much silver as this. See this? We're moving along here. Which is twice as much silver as this. Which is twice as much silver as we discussed as this. And when you line them up, let's look at it. It looks something like this. And this is all First Republic, Premier Deluxe Mexicana Argentum. There it is, guys. That is the 8 real system. Okay. Then you start getting into, centavos or maravedis, depending on when and what we're talking about. Okay. But this is the silver system of First Republic Mexico. Now, somewhere in the game changed. Okay. There's been several iterations of the Mexican Republic. Some more socialist than others, but that's a different discussion. And one we can have on a different video. Oh, and then we can start talking about debasement. Yes. But I'm just trying to give you a quick, short version of the Mexican story in silver coinage. So we're not trying to get too deep in the weeds here. All right, so the next iteration of the Mexican coinage, they actually went to a peso. I'm going to show you that. The coin you know today, the peso, well, that started in the 1880s, if I remember right. Now, there we go. Where are those? Here we go. 1870s, I stand corrected. So, this is the scales. Now, the same design you'll find in future iterations, so it's kind of worth looking at here. These coins are actually hard to find in good shape and exceedingly rare, even for old Mexican coins. Now, MO means Mexico City. Okay, so that's going to be your most common mint mark on most years. But this is a peso. Yep. It even says un peso. Now, the peso, there's a Maximilian peso that predates this. Okay? I don't have one of those, and you can go ahead and price them and tell me why I don't have one. But after that iteration, they went back to the 8 real. Okay? They went back to the 8 real, and I can prove it to you because look at the date on this one, which still has luster, by the way. Look at that. Wow. Look at that luster on that coin. Do you guys see that? Anyway, 1880. Man. Yeah. And let's see here. The mint mark on this one. Zacates. See that? Zia Zacates. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Zacates. Look at that luster. Look at that toning. My God. Beautiful. I don't know. I just got a boner for these things, man. So, they went back to the original 8 real. Okay? If you notice, I'm going to show you a big difference. Okay? Since I can, I will. I'll show it to you. Alright, you're going to love this. Coin alignment versus metal alignment. You ready for this? When I flip these over, you're very quickly going to notice a big difference. Even though the coins are the exact same weight, they almost look identical. Ready? I'm going to flip these over. Bam. See that? See the difference? coin alignment, metal alignment. All right. There you go. There's a cool difference. Now I do have a fake. It's actually a valuable fake, if that's even feasible. It's a contemporary fake, and it was used and circulated, so that gives it actual value. Something called a black list, I believe, collection, or black coin. Anyway, we gotta get on. I could go on all day about Mexican coins. So after that, we went to the Peso System, which, let me get the coins here for you. All right. Now this goes along with kind of what I was showing you earlier. Pesos. So we get rid of the 8 real, we go to the pesos. Now these are contemporary with those pesos I was showing you earlier. You can tell by the eagle on the back. The eagle tells you everything you need to know. All right. Very cool. If you can get these cheap, grab them. The mintages are crazy low on these things. Even a lot of them are beat up. Some of these mintages are stupid low on these coins. I'm just telling you. And during this time frame, during this design. So just a heads up for you. All right. Sometimes you get them on the cheap. All right. Then we went to the peso again. So we went from the 8 real to the peso, back to the that would be the Maximilian peso. Then we went to the scales peso. Then we went back to the 8 real. Well, then something magical happened in 1898 or so. Back to the peso. And you start getting this. I'm showing you this eagle because it tells you where we're at. Okay. So again, these coins, you were going to check mints and dates because some of these are super rare. Like stupid rare. Okay. And even the nickel coins that come right after this, some of them are stupid rare. Okay. Just super. Oh man, I'm going to sit here and make a damn 20-minute video again, ain't I? All right. Anyway, Mexican coinage. Very cool. You can tell by the markings on it. So then we get into this stuff. They start debasing it. You start seeing this 80%. Then you get to 72%. A lot of 72% for a lot of years. Look at that. Ooh, luster. And then finally, you get to the real debasement here. You start seeing like 30% silver. Okay? We're doing a long story short here. The silver degrades lower and lower and lower until finally you see the last iteration of circulated silver from Mexico, the god-awful bane of silver existence. But first, let me show you the nicer 50% coin. Ooh. I like the reverse anyway. It's nice. And then of course the starboard. We gotta show off the starboard. These are pretty cool, right? We like these. Anyway, so you can tell by the eagle where we're at. That's 720, by the way. The eagle will tell you what iteration of Mexico silver you're dealing with. Usually, typically. Okay, here you go. This is the herpes. You can technically say this is a silver coin, but it isn't. It's cool, but it ain't silver. This actually has, I believe, the same amount of silver or something really close to a war nickel. Yeah, you heard me right. This big ass coin has about the same amount of silver as a war nickel. Think about that. Think about that. Are you thinking about that? Well, anyway, I'm not going 20 minutes. Have an amazing day. Hope you find all the shinies of your dreams while you're awake. And if you don't, well, it's your fault. And thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye.